A transgender substitute teacher from Lumberton is still waiting to find out if she can keep her job or if she will be fired.
Last Thursday, a student complained to a parent about Laura Jane Klug, saying she's a distraction. Klug learned this week she had been relieved of her substitute duties. Tonight, during a scheduled school board meeting, her employment was a big topic of discussion. KFDM's Leslie Rangel is back from that meeting. Leslie?
Yes, Greg, there were almost 100 people in attendance tonight, but a sea of supporters for Laura Jane Klug seemed to overpower those who were against the teacher keeping her job. Inside a packed school board room at the Lumberton Administration Building, a public forum was held allowing anyone to make comments about Laura Jane Klug's employment status, a transgender substitute teacher.
All hardworking people, including transgender people, should have the chance to earn a living and provide for themselves and their families.
Each parent has individual liberty, individual rights to determine at what age it is appropriate for their children to be exposed to certain things.
One after another, people came up asking the board to think very hard about Klug's employment status with the district.
Is there any rational basis for her termination?
The number of people in support of Klug seemed to outweigh those against her. But make no mistake, feelings were high on both sides.
My children, I mean, they're minors, and it's my place to stand up for them and to do what I feel is right for them. Like I said, if he wants to show up as a male to teach, that's fine and great, but the school does have strict dress codes.
Klug says she understands the concerns, but says she's always maintained her privacy.
If this hadn't ever been brought out, this topic would never be a topic of discussion for them between them and their 10-year-olds.
Those here say it's about their children.
Concerns with having a male teacher show up to work dressed as a female.
Others say it's about equal rights.
We did not make this an issue. They did. You know, the LGBT community only wants equal rights.
Again, there was no agenda item on Laura Jane Klug's employment, meaning the board can't vote on her employment status. However, since she is not a contract employee, we're told she can be terminated by the superintendent. Klug told us she was set to have a private meeting with the superintendent and HR during the board's closed session. When we left, they were still discussing agenda items.
And Leslie, you were at the meeting tonight. What do you feel like was the overall sentiment of the citizens and teachers and parents who showed up for tonight's meeting?
You know, Greg, of course there were people who stood back quietly, but there were a lot of people there who seemed to be in support of Klug.
Now, since you were the only one who has really interviewed Klug, how do you feel that she feels about all of this attention that has been paid to her?
You know, I asked her that very question, Kelly, and she told me that really she just wants to go back to having her normal life. She said she transitioned into a woman about 2 years ago, and she just wants to continue living her life. She told me, as any woman is, trying to live a quiet life.
All right,
So.
Leslie, thank you very much. We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thanks, Kelly. Thanks, Greg.